Hey guys, Wednesday here. Rainbow came by looking for some pets. And, I mean, let's be honest, he probably wants some treats too. So yeah, hung out with him for like 5 minutes. But yeah, getting out there again, doing some Uber. Getting out a little bit late, 11:40-ish. But that's alright. Again, don't super want to do Uber, but I'll just go out and do a little bit. And usually that's enough. Lots of U of T students. The students are definitely back. Picking up from the Starbucks at college in St. George. It's a bit of a wait and that kind of sucks, but at least they designed the Starbucks well. Where there's like a big open area where it's like people can just stand around. A lot of them aren't designed for just standing around, so it's kind of nice when they are. And yeah, doing some other pickups and drop-offs. You know how it is, guys. Getting some Wendy's. Another kind of a wait there. And yeah, that's more or less it for my Uber deliveries. Kind of just biking home now. I looked at the flyers. Oh, yeah, I made $40 by the way on Uber. $40, 2 hours. Yeah, I looked at the flyers and gonna go get some toilet paper. I was almost out, and like $5 for a 12-pack seemed good of the cashmere kind. I also got some pasta sauce. But yeah, I just bought a bunch of food, so I'm kind of good. But toilet paper, I feel like, is that a good price for toilet paper? I don't know. Probably. But yeah, doing a little bit of sewing on the machine as well. Had a spare eyeglass cleaning cloth that I'm sewing to the inside of one of my shirts. You know, I kind of freehanded it. It looks a little bit sloppy, but it's good enough. Now I'll always have eyeglasses cleaner when I'm wearing that shirt. You know, it's just kind of nice. It doesn't take up like pocket space or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with the guys again at the St. George station by that Starbucks. Woo! Look at these guys hanging out. Even Danielle came out to hang, which is nice. I think she deleted the Signal app, so I haven't seen or heard from Danielle in a long time. But then she installed the app again and remembered who we were. But yeah, checking out Queen's Park, and then we cross the street to go into Hard House, which I guess is just open most of the time. Got some neat architecture in there, but there's like an art gallery or showing of some sort going on, so we didn't really hang out in there. But we did check out this courtyard. It's kind of cool. And yeah, kept on walking around. Gonna get some bubble tea. I got some honeydew slush. Pretty tasty. You know, I wanted to mix it up from the usual mango. Honeydew, pretty nice. Then we found this like stairs to an underground parking or something. And it was kind of warm, so it was actually kind of nice. It wasn't windy. I think the stairs might go to this like athletic center type thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a lot of random hanging out. It was a good time. On my way home, I saw these shelves. I was like, you know what? I could probably use shelves in my house. Could really get organized. Because, well, honestly guys, my house, it's a mess. I kind of just put this pile of stuff here, and it's been growing slowly over time. And it's like basically a pile of trash. So I went through and got rid of some stuff and put things back where they should actually go. I used to have that kid's bike hanging on the wall. You know, one of these days we'll give it to River, but you know, he's almost big enough for it. And yeah, there's just so much crap in here. But I mean, sometimes it works out. Like this bucket, it was full of oil from that time I tried to catch a baby squirrel in like a rolling log trap. And the oil was so it gets slippery and can just jump out kind of thing. But it's like, who wants to clean a weird oil thing? But I had a bunch of crusty rags, so it wasn't that bad actually. And yeah, I got back down to that wall, and I could vacuum under it. I'm like, wow, look at all that floor. Yeah. So, with that spot vacuumed, I was like, I'll go out and get that shelf, right guys? And then I can better organize my room and like have floor space and not have things literally just piled on top of each other like a trash pile. So yeah, I kind of like the shape of these shelves, but they were looking kind of dirty when I first saw them, so I brought stuff to clean them. But having a second look, I'm like, what is this like waxy stuff? And I mean, it's not like a special shelf or anything, it's just particle wood and stuff. But again, I'm kind of like, these shelves are kind of like extra gross. And then I'm kind of thinking like, is this actually like roach gel bait or something? And I saw what looked like a baby cockroach in there. I was like, never mind guys, I've touched this shelf too much already. They're probably infested with roaches, so I'm definitely not gonna touch this anymore. And yeah, it's it is what it is. Saw a pallet on my way home. I was like, huh. You know, I've been seeing lots of YouTube videos where they like make things out of pallet wood, and it looks kind of fun. Like I would do it if I had more tools and a dedicated space to like make things out of pallet wood, but not today. Today I just came back with nothing, which is honestly better than coming back with a bunch of roaches. So I got things sort of organized. I should probably vacuum, but it's like 3 AM and I don't want to wake up my neighbors. I found that stool finally. Yeah, Thursday guys, Rainbow came by again, waking me up. That's alright, I always like to see Rainbow. It's raining a little bit. But yeah. Oh, and somebody is trying to sell that computer that I threw out yesterday. I wonder if they live in the same building as me. But like, man, 150 bucks for that thing? Like, good luck, dude. It was trash. I also hemmed some pajamas that Tyler gave me. And I had an idea, a bit of a brain blast moment. My handlebar mittens, you know, they're like too tight with all the bulk of the stuff that I'm having on my handlebars. So what if I added some of that, you know, extra pajamas to the seam of the handlebar mitten, so then it's like more space in there. And it seemed like this worked out pretty alright. Like it closes around the handlebars better, and I can still hear the bell. I can actually hear the bell better than before. And I took off the bell that was like on the right side. It was kind of blocking the quad lock where I like put my phone usually. So I think that worked out. Now my laundry's done. Will I get a perfect pull? No perfect pull today, guys. But it is some very linty lint catch. Yeah. Looking at the stuff. Most of my stuff got taken away by people. Curious, the vacuum did not get taken away. I even put a little note on it that it works. But yeah, Thursday, so threw out some compost. And I want to do another sewing project. I just have a bunch of inner tubes wrapped around this bucket, and that's how I like keep my tools on the bucket. without having to put them like directly in the bucket where it would get messy. So I decided I would reuse this, what is this thing called? Like a clothes bag, a coat bag or something? For like dry cleaners, or you just want to keep your suit jacket nice kind of thing. I'm going to reuse it to make a tool roll bag. So yeah, I have some chalk and I marked out where I wanted to do my sewing. It's kind of nice since it's already a bag. I just have to like sew in the pattern of where I want the pockets to be. It's actually almost running out of string. But I did get through all my markings, except for like that bottom one I kind of forgot about, but maybe later I'll fix that up. But yeah, I left a big section on the top in case I want to, you know, cover it so then your tools don't have to like touch each other kind of thing. But yeah, pretty nice. And like looking at where I've done the stuff, see how I like it, and then over here, or I guess that's like I started over there and it wasn't as good as how I'm doing it now sometimes. But overall, that's pretty neat. Probably could have made the pockets a little bit smaller, but yeah, oh well. It's neat for what it is. And yeah. Let's have a look at the room overall. Still kind of messy. Should probably get a shelf, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. You can actually see the floors a little bit here. In this box I put a bunch of stuff that I want to use for sewing. And then the bike kit, and got a little sled here. You know, now I can like grab everything individually at least, without like pushing something off of a pile. And yeah, the bike trailer and kid bike. Hopefully in spring I can just give those to Amanda. Still got a bunch of dirty laundry on the floor that I should probably deal with. But look at that floor, guys. It's like a whole 1.5 meters that you can see. Later.